Okay, you guys, Samara Riviera here from Hollywood, California, and I have some, what I guess would be considered some sad news in the literary world. Miss Helen Gurley Brown passed away this August 2012. So I want to talk a little bit about the book that was written about her not too long ago, actually. I got it when I moved out to Los Angeles a year ago. And it's called The Life of Helen Gurley Brown, the woman behind Cosmopolitan magazine, titled Bad Girls Go Everywhere by Jennifer Scanlon. There you go. Look at the name so you can look it up on Amazon or whatever. Jennifer Scanlon. That's the book that was written about Helen Gurley Brown. She was a writer, she was a feminist back in the 60s and 70s. She was the editor of Cosmopolitan magazine and the author of one of my all-time favorite movies and books, Sex and the Single Girl, which of course Natalie Wood starred in the movie, one of my favorite movies. I recommend this book to most of the ladies out there because she talks about how to use your feminine charms to get what you want. She used to have sugar daddies. She used to have all these gentlemen callers that would buy her gifts and presents. Then, of course, she became the editor of Cosmopolitan magazine, and she wrote the big seller Sex and the Single Girl that became a big scandalous book back in the 60s. Um, Let me read to you. A girl of 35, 45, or older shouldn't worry about getting married, notes in Sex and the Single Girl. A 54-year-old woman involved with a 29-year-old man similarity receives Helen Gurley Brown's blessing. There you go, for the cougars out there. Let me read the back of the book. Helen Gurley Brown called herself a mouseburger, a young woman of average looks with some intelligence, more likely working in a job than pursuing a career, but as the author of the revolutionary Sex and the Single Girl, one of my favorite books and movies, and the longtime editor-in-chief of Cosmopolitan magazine, Brown changed the way women thought about sex, money, and their bodies in a way that resonates in our culture today. Jennifer Scanlon offers a mesmerizing picture of an often overlooked figure, relating Brown's escape from her humble beginnings in the Ozarks to her eyebrow-raising exploits as a young woman in New York and her late-blooming career as the world's first lipstick feminist. So, R.I.P. Miss Helen Gurley Brown, who just died August 2012 at 90 years old. She is definitely one of my literary icons, and I definitely am following in her footsteps, writing my own memoir entitled Lots of Sex with the Always Single Girl. That's something that I just made public right here, right now, my memoir. And very much inspired by Sex and the Single Girl, obviously, because of the title. And so much more that goes in there. That's going to be, a lot of tips for you ladies out there in 2012 out here. It's different times now. But definitely check out her book. Read it. It's a hoot. It's wonderful. Praise for Bad Girls Go Everywhere. It's now out on paperback. If you can get it on Amazon, Kindle, whatever you want. There she is. She was always stylish and fabulous. Big shout out to Miss Nacy out there, who hopefully can get a copy of this book. I know she said she was interested. Let me read you the contents here. Growing up girly and a girl. Work, life, romantic entanglements. David Brown. Sex in the Single Girl. Oh, I just love it. Sensationalist literature and expert advice. Selling Sex in the Single Girl. Sexy from the Start, the early years of second wave feminism, packaging a message and a messenger. Normal Like Me, the single girl on television. As you can see, it's all about me here. I can totally relate to everything here. Good girls go to heaven, bad girls go everywhere. Helen Gurley Brown's Cosmopolitan. Sexual liberation on whose terms? Question mark. Defining the second wave. Aging, resisting, redefining. And an editor steps down reluctantly. So get your hands on this fabulous, hot, sexy book that is sure to entertain you. Definitely the ladies will enjoy it because there's a lot of advice about how young ladies now living in the big cities like Los Angeles, New York City, it tells you, it teaches you, and it gives you some advice about how to use your femininity. You know, some people do not consider Helen Gurley Brown a feminist. You know, it's a very controversial issue because she liked using her femininity. But I just completely agree with everything that she says, that she believes, and I think it still stands true what she talks about on how women should be acting. You know, I don't know. It's up to you, ladies, if you want, but I definitely recommend it. It's a must-read on my list, so check it out. Kindle, Amazon, and wherever books are sold. vpbookclub.com, pinwin.com. Scanlon's shrewd biography reveals a woman of contradictions, a strategically racy cultural pioneer. Oh, the Oprah magazine. So there you have it, guys. Hope you get your chance to read this book. I recommend it from the literary diva herself, Samara Riviera.